Hello, and welcome to OHS Jacket Vision. I'm Alex Byrne.
And I'm Riley Gillum. Today on Jacket Vision, we'll take a trip to a jobs expo for students. We'll go back in time with the OHS Drama Department, and we'll meet a special Oxford police officer.
The Oxford High School Marching Band Sound of Champions recently went on an exciting trip to Orlando to march in a parade at Universal Studios. From March 1st to the 5th, the marching band stayed in Florida to tour Magic Kingdom, Disney Springs, and Universal Studios Park. The band was divided into groups of 4 to 5, with each group having at least one chaperone.
As the band itself, I think it really put us on the map, which is what we were going for. We needed more exposure, and just doing parades, in Oxford, Alabama, that's not really going to get people's attention outside of the state all that much. We were lucky to get down to Disney, and it brought the people that did go to Disney together, like a lot more, even more than we already were, spending months and countless hours together during marching season. It was amazing.
The Oxford Band would like to thank all the staff and the Oxford School Board for putting the trip together and for making their trip memorable and fun.
Oxford High School's HOSA, Key Club, and the community gathered to help with the athletes in this year's Special Olympics. The Special Olympics is hosted once a year to give awareness for children with disabilities.
March is Disabilities Awareness Month, and part of what this is doing is making people aware, not only of the fact that our folks can go out and do a lot of the things that people that are not quote-unquote disabled do, but it also makes them aware of what they can do.
Kurt Morphus and other athletes from around the county competed in events such as long jump, shot put, relay, and the 50 and 100 meter races. We here at Jacket Vision can say that this year's Special Olympics was successful and very special to the athletes and the ones who helped make it happen.
The Oxford High School Theater Program presents a play called Freedom Riders by Tom Quinn. The play was held on March 9th at the Oxford Performing Arts Center. Many people came to watch, including the author of the play, who flew in from Philadelphia. The story follows two women who experience events related to the civil rights movement that led up to the Freedom Rides, and in the process become truly inspired to stand up for what's right. The author says the cast truly captured the essence and emotion of the play.
It was hard for me not to be sobbing audibly. I was so moved by what I watched, and to see all of you up there on stage, and look at how diverse all of you are, and seeing all of you out there together like that, that's what the Freedom Ride was hoping we would accomplish at some point. So to see that, and to be able to be here in Oxford to see that, it's one of the greatest privileges I've ever experienced. So it was just extraordinary for me.
At the end of the play, cast members surprised Miss Braun with 30 roses for the 30 years of being a wonderful theater teacher for Oxford High School. She will be retiring after this year, and she will be very missed. We wish her the very best of luck in the years to come.
Life South, a nonprofit blood donation organization, set up shop for Oxford High School's biannual blood drive earlier this week. Once a semester, Life South loads up their trailers and brings their blood mobile to Oxford to give students ages 16 and older a chance to donate blood. 134 donors arrived at the blood drive during fall, and 90 this spring.
Actually, Life South's blood that they collect stays within Calhoun County. It goes to RMC. So you could be benefiting someone that you know, or even yourself. And each unit of blood that's donated can save 3 lives.
Life South workers visit the school lunchroom about a week before the drive so students can sign up to donate. Our school's blood drive last fall was Life South's largest blood drive in the state of Alabama last year.
Oxford High School students get a chance to peer into the daily work of local professionals by participating in Worlds of Work. Eastman Worlds of Work helps show off careers that might interest students and inform them on how to start a path into that career. Alabama Power Area Manager Steve Hildebrandt says his company is proud to help introduce students to a possible career.
The intent of the event is to inspire these 8th graders as they begin to get to the age where they have to make career decisions. They have to start deciding if they're going to go into career technical education, if they're going to be going in the workforce after they get out of high school, if they're going to a 4-year college. There's certain testing that goes on, and ideas start to formulate when they're in the 8th grade, and that's what the intent of this of this event is to inspire them to discover the careers that are available within this region.
For those who don't want to attend a college, 57% of the jobs shown at the expo only require an associate degree or advanced technical training. Also, through dual enrollment, high school students have the opportunity to take college and technical training courses that can lead to high-paying jobs right out of high school. Eastman Community Outreach Director Carol Kirk says the World of Work invites 8th graders and high school juniors and seniors to participate in the event.
Our whole opportunity here is to let 8th graders have a hands-on event that they can go through and start thinking about what type of career they would like to have. And then for 11th and 12th graders, they're closer to that time of needing to be prepared, so they get the same opportunity and they get to talk with our businesses one-on-one.
Those who attended will have been given a helpful experience to better their future of the career of their choice.
From sports to academics to career tech, Oxford High School is well known for producing students who set and reach high goals.
Coming up on Jacket Vision, we'll meet some Oxford students who are representing our school very well. We'll be back in a moment.
Every day when we come to school, we see Oxford police officers in our parking lots and in our hallways. Here at Jacket Vision, we want to say thank you to those officers who are taking their off-duty time to act as SROs for our school. One of those men is Officer Tim Pitts. Officer Pitts says he loves devoting his time to help kids.
I enjoy interacting with the kids, students here, helping out whenever I can to make aware of the wrongdoings as far as the drugs in the schools, the violence in the schools. So just anything I can do like that to help out the students.
Officer Pitts says he loves what he does and he wants to set an example that will change students' opinion of police officers.
I believe so. I mean, like I said, a lot of kids here, I see out them on the road at McDonald's, and they say, hey, how you doing? I know you from my high school, and I'm glad what you do. Thank you for being there. You get to kind of interact on a different level than just doing your job out on the street.
On behalf of Jacket Vision, we want to thank Officer Pitts and the rest of the officers for their hard work.
Oxford High School students are always in the spotlight for their accomplishments. Leighton McCrimmon and Zy Garrett both recently entered their artwork in the monochromatic art show at the J.C. Morgan Art Gallery.
When Leighton first told me about it, I was so happy. I was like, this would be like the first art competition that I ever get to do. So I was just ecstatic about it. So me and him, we came up with ideas of what do we want to do, and we just went for it.
So yeah, when I first walked in, they had the names up on a list, and I didn't know about it until later. They never made an announcement of who won. It was just go read the list and you find out. But I was really happy though when I saw that I did, win first place. I wasn't expecting it, so.
Leighton McCrimmon's work won first place and will be displayed at the art gallery for the next 2 weeks. We want to congratulate both of them and hope they continue with their work.
Oxford High School sent 15 students to the All-State Choral Festival. Students learned 6 pieces of music and performed in front of judges and an audience at Sanford University in Birmingham. Choir teacher Holly Luke says that All-State is a wonderful way for Oxford students to meet students from other schools all over the country.
The kids are placed, they're mixed by their voice parts, so they're all around kids that they've never met before, and being in those rehearsals with those students, they meet so many different people from all over the state, and then they have clinicians that come from all over the United States that work with them, and so they get to not only meet people from within our state that's involved in choral music, but they meet people from all over the country.
The only student of the 15 from Oxford who won was accompanist Brittany Lee. She has won All-State for 3 years in a row and says that there is lots of preparation towards the festival.
The State Outstanding Accompanist, it's awarded to the student who, out of the state, they have to play all of the piano music for the All-State choirs. And with that, you audition and you submit a resume and recommendation letters, and every year you're awarded and you get to play Alabama at the All-State Festival, and you get a $500 scholarship every year that you win.
Brittany says that she has enjoyed every year at All-State and encourages other choir students to audition and take a shot at winning. For your enjoyment, here's a small piece of the song that she played at the festival.
Recently, students in Miss Webb's health science class who are members of the HOSA state and national organization participated in the state competition. The state competition was held in Montgomery from February 23rd and 24th. HOSA stands for Health Occupations Students of America, and their mission is to increase the delivery of skills and leadership development for all health science education students.
HOSA is our student organization that goes along with the health science classes. It is Health Occupations Students of America, and our students pay a fee at the beginning of the year, and they're part of a state and national organization. So we do many things throughout HOSA. We do community service, we have our blood drives, and we go to competition every year.
Students who are members of HOSA compete in state competitions. They participate in many different events pertaining to the health science field. Oxford senior Anna Livingston placed first in the nutrition category at state competition.
We compete in a state competition called the HOSA competition. We compete in categories like biomedical science, nutrition, nursing assistant, veterinary, and then if we place in state, then we get to advance to nationals.
Overall, Oxford had 6 students who placed in state competition and will compete in the HOSA International Competition in Orlando, Florida in June.
This year's county tournament for tennis showed how good the Yellow Jackets really are. Boys dominated this year's tournament and finished in first place with its team scoring a total of 51 points. The girls team placed second, scoring 26 points. Tennis players from the Oxford boys team that won out in their seeding were Chase White, Jake Hammond, Landon McCoy, and Jeremiah Wyatt.
The OHS Athletic Department recently held a sports banquet to celebrate this year's accomplishments of the winter sports teams. The awards banquet was held in the OHS lunchroom, and Oxford students, male and female, were given awards for their successful athletic year. Awards such as the Lane Tweed Award were given out to multiple students that night. The Lane Tweed Award was created in memory of Lane Tweed, who was handicapped and loved Oxford with a passion. This special award is given to student athletes who exhibit good character, leadership, workmanship, and show that they have what it takes to be an Oxford Yellow Jacket. Winners of the Lane Tweed Award for winter sports were Hayden Williams, Haley Dempsey, Austin Klein, and Ty Davis.
That's it for this week's edition of OHS Jacket Vision. Remember, you can now follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Just search for OHS Jacket Vision.
And if you have any information about school news or events you can share with us, send us an email to jacketvision@gmail.com. Thanks for joining us.